Fam, it's fucking story time. Buckle up. I got a good one for you. A great one. Probably my favorite story so far. So good, I actually pulled my ass over because I don't want any distractions. I don't want any car noise. I want to be able to straight up focus up in on you. So this is what happened, fam. You ready for this? I pick up somebody, not consequential, totally cool chick. We get started and we start heading away from her place. And it's not in like the best neck of the woods, but it ain't in the. Did I just say it's not in the best? It's not in the best, but it's not like the worst. You know, it's like in between, not the best. Let's just put it that way. Pick her up, start heading out, and there's this truck, and he stopped like a good deal before an intersection, and there's this other like SUV, like a Suburban. That's kind of like creeping out a little bit, trying to, merge into traffic. But the truck, so I think that the Suburban, he wanted to get into like the left-hand turn lane. He wanted to pull into our lane and then cut over into the left-hand turn lane, like you do. Anyway, so the truck just is like stopped and just kicking it there. And just like, we're like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, is he giving him ample opportunity to get out? I mean, like, the Suburban just stopped, like, straight up, hey, fucking go, man. I just go. I'm just chilling. Go. And the truck, like, jumps a little bit and then stops. And we're like, okay. What are you gonna do, champ? Like, what's the fucking deal? So eventually, after another, 10, 15 seconds, the truck just goes. And we're like, okay, that was fucking weird. That's fucking weird. Didn't really think about it too much after that, right? We get on the freeway. About 5 minutes later on the freeway, I noticed this truck that's kind of like drifting a little bit, like you do when you had a little bit of firewater and you're not handling it too well. Is firewater a racist term? I don't know. I should look that up. Hey, fam, drop in the comments. Is firewater racist? Or, because I know that, like, the natives, that's what they called it. I don't know. Let me know. I didn't mean to hurt anybody's feelings if it is. Anyway, so he's swerving. And I talked to the chick who's in the back seat. I'm like, hey, there's our buddy. He's back, and he's kind of all over the place. And by the way, so before this, like, as soon as we got on the freeway, or right before we got on the freeway, she goes, hey, I'm gonna try to catch a nap before I go to work. She's working like a graveyard tonight. And I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. Do your thing, man. It's all good. So she knocks out. And so obviously, so I come to the truck, he's swerving. And I'm like, hey, are you sleeping yet? And she was like, no, what's up? And I'm like, there's our buddy, and he's swerving. And she's like, oh, shit. She knows what's up. She knows that something's going on. And I'm like, hey, do we want to report him? And she goes, no, I'm good. And I was like, fuck, because I love reporting drunk drivers. It's like one of my favorite things to do because I feel like a fucking expert citizen, level 9,000. I feel great about myself when I get to do it. So I'm like, fuck. All right, fine. So I give up on it, and I end up pulling ahead of him. And I think that whatever, opportunity lost, game over, life moves on. About 10 minutes later, or about 5 minutes later from there, it was actually a really long ride. Fucking profits, let's go. He ends up coming up behind me. And I was like, huh. So I noticed he's still kind of swerving, still kind of doing his thing. I'm like, I can't read the license plate in my rearview mirror. What am I going to do? So I pull over a little bit. I pull over into the next lane because I want him to get by me. And if I can get a look on his plate, I'm going to call this motherfucker in. Because, like, I'm going to be like, hey, I'm sorry to wake you up for your nap, dear Lyft passenger, but I got to do my thing. This is justice. Justice must be served. And so he doesn't pull up. He, like, slows down to, like, 50 on the freeway. Which up here, 65 is regular. In California, where I'm from, it's like 75 is regular. But Here, the speed limit's 60, and people usually go like 65. Not too crazy. So 50 is still slow, but it's not that slow. So he slows down, and I'm like, fuck, okay. I'm not going to hold up traffic, trying to wait for this guy to pass me so I can get a look at the back, his back plates. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Again, I just, take off, take it back up to 60. I'm like, what, if he ends up speeding back up, then I'll do what I can. He ends up speeding back up, and he's behind me again. So I'm like, all right, shit. So I move over, and I'm like, come on, motherfucker, speed up. Speed up, bitch, speed up. So he speeds up, and he gets ahead of me. And I'm like, or she actually notices. So she hasn't fallen asleep yet. She actually notices. She's like, oh, there he is again. And I'm like, yes, he is. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to call him in. And she's like, oh, no, it's cool. So I call him in. And so I've called in probably five-ish, maybe a little over 5 drunk drivers before. Nothing has ever proceeded past, so I call 911. They put me through to local dispatch. Then local dispatch is like, hey, okay, so what's the description of the vehicle and what's going on? And then is this your number? And I'm like, yeah. And then so everything's good. And then I never hear back from them again. So same thing. Call 911. They're like, where the fuck is he? 5 North, Seattle. All right, cool. We'll put you through there. They put me through Seattle. Hey, what's the description? Same as I already told you. Everything plays out like it always does. And I'm like, I feel good about myself. I made a difference. Hang up. 5 seconds later, I get a call back. And it's from fucking shows up. Like Seattle Police Department. I'm like, any other time and I'd be like, oh, this is a fucking problem. But no, this was like interesting. So I pick it up. And they're like, this is Seattle Police Dispatch, and we have a patrol car in the area. We'd like to put you through to him. And I'm like, the fuck is this? What are you talking? Put me through to a patrol? What the fuck are you doing? So they never actually did that, but I'll tell you exactly what went down. They're like, so are you still on 5 North? And I'm like, yep. And I'm like, what exit are you coming up to? I'm like, 172nd. And I'm like, oh shit. And then, so the person in the backseat's like, actually, it's exit 172nd, you jackass. Or exit 172. And I was like, oh, my bad, 172. And then so they're like, all right, cool. And then like you hear this like beep and shit. I don't know. It's probably police. What the fuck is going on? And then so they come back on. They're like, all right, and are you still following the car? I'm like, yeah, I'm right behind them. And they're like, what are you driving? Dark gray Prius C, because I'm a pimp. And they're like, all right, and the description of the vehicle, I guess they're just confirming or whatever. I'm like, red Ford F-150. And so they're like, all right. And then they put me on hold for another second. And they come back and they're like, I forget what they asked. They're like, okay, are you coming up on 173rd or something like that? I'm like, yep. And then they put me back on hold for a second. And then I noticed, this is fucking the coolest thing. The coolest thing that's ever happened to me. I need a more eventful life, fam, because this is the fucking coolest thing. I see a police patrol car on the right slowing down on the shoulder. And I come back on and I'm like, I see the patrol car on the right now. And then the person comes on and she's like, you can see the patrol car? I'm like, yeah, he's slowing down right on the right side of me right now. So just have him pick up pace and he can get right behind the truck right now. I'm following. I'll give him a little space. I backed up and the patrol car got right behind the fucking truck. So the chick is with me and we're getting off on exit 174. And so the patrol car gets behind him, and the dude, like, cleans up his act immediately. He slows down to fucking, like, 55 immediately, and then, like, 50. And then he gets in the right-hand lane. He knows he's fucked. He knows he's totally fucked at this point. He gets in the right-hand lane, and he's, both me and the chick are like, oh, yeah, he's getting the fuck out of here. He's like, game over, evade. So he gets off into the, exit lane, the rightmost lane, and he's waiting for the next exit to come up. Sorry, fam, I'm excited. But the next exit's like half a mile away. So he's doing 40 fucking 5 on the freeway at this point. And me and the chick are like, what the fuck? Arrest this asshole. Or not arrest him, but pull his ass over. Fucking, he's doing 45 on the freeway. That's enough. You know? I mean, if do you need anything more suspicious than that? So he keeps following him. And then the dude gets to the exit, and we're like, oh, he's just waiting to pull him over after the exit. Nope. Still doesn't pull him over. And then coincidentally, we got off on the same exit. I was wondering if the cop was like, get the fuck out of here. We got it from here. You don't need to fucking... What's the white dude who shot the fucking black dude with a hoodie on? Trayvon Martin or whatever. Don't fucking Trayvon this situation and follow the perpetrator. Just let it go. So anyway, we get off on the same exit. And then I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then we take a left. And the dude takes a left. And so it's still the truck, police car, and then us. We're still all in a line. Actually, no, I pulled over to the right. So it was truck, police car, and then in the right lane it was us, and it didn't fucking matter, right? So it was just us, and we were right next to the truck, right? And then so everyone takes a left-hand turn. And it's like, okay, cool. The truck I let the truck go. Actually, I think I was behind them all. Yeah, I was behind everybody. My bad. It was truck, police car, me. All take a left-hand turn. And the truck kind of like gets over, and he's totally trying to be as inconspicuous as possible. Swerving a little bit, but doing much better. Credit where it's due. You know, he can handle a drink, but not the best idea, homie. You gotta get the fuck out of the traffic when you fucking fucked up, you idiot. Anyway, so we come up to the next light. And this is the cop car's first opportunity to pull up right next to the truck. So he pulls up right next to the truck. And I tell the chick in the back, I'm like, he is eyeballing the fuck out of him right now. I guarantee you the cop's eyes are locked on that guy. Just like, give us a reason. Do anything necessary. Light turns green. Truck doesn't move for like 5 seconds. And we're like, has he just admitted defeat? Like, no, go ahead, police car. Go ahead of me. Please get the fuck out of here. Please leave before you get behind me again. And eventually the truck's like, fuck it, I guess I gotta go at some point. So truck takes off. Police car gets behind him. Flashes him. Me and the chick start celebrating. Like, yay, fucking yay, we're amazing. We are Batman. We are Batmen. I'm Batman. She's the black Batwoman. But it worked out. It was fucking crazy. That was the first time. Like I said, I've called in a number of drunk drivers, but that was the first time it actually like turned into I was involved with the pursuit. That was fucking crazy, fam. I had to share that with someone. My sister didn't answer the fucking phone. You guys were next. You guys should have been first because fucking sister didn't answer, but you guys are always there. Later.